Hey guys, this is SJ back at you with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use Adobe Photoshop, and we're gonna just jump right into it. If you're using the CS6 version, you may not need the internet, but if you're using Premiere Pro, not Premiere Pro, but Creative Cloud or CC, then you may or may not have to use it. I'm using the 2017 release version. I'm not using the I was using the 2016 version to the 2017 version. Okay. So we're just gonna wait for this thing to open up. Okay, guys. As you can see on my screen, these are some of the channel thumbnails or some of the thumbnails of my previous videos. This was one of the end screens right here, and this was just a thumbnail. Both of these were thumbnails. And what you're going to want to do, you're going to hit new, and you're just going to change what you want. So for this, I'm just going to call it a thumbnail. We're going to be making a thumbnail. Now, what you're going to want, you can change the color to whatever color you want. You can change it to a certain background color, and then change it like that. But I'm just gonna keep it at white, and I put the pixels as the resolution on my screen, so it's 1600 by 900, and when you do that, the resolution will pixels by inch, and just like that, and then you're gonna hit create. And now you have that. Now the background is just completely white. Now before we start, we're going to go over to Google Chrome or whatever web browser you use, and we're going to go and we're going to search for background images. Now I like to do flat UI background images because they're really clean and they're easy on the eye, as I said before in my previous videos. Flat UI background images or colors in general are just really easy on the eyes. And they're really good for editing photos and stuff, or making thumbnails. So really all you need to do is just choose one. It doesn't matter which one you choose. You can also, if you want to look for background images, you can also do blurred background images, and you can choose from there. There's a wide variety of them, but we're going to go to the flat UI background images. And you just kind of scroll through, kind of look for one that looks like a good background image. Doesn't really matter. And some of these you see in here I may have used them in my thumbnail, so don't be surprised if you see one. So what we're looking for is a really good one. Alright, we're going to use this one. Wait for it to load, and once that loads, just right click and save image as. And now just go to your pictures and just save the picture. And there, now you're good. Now once you saved it, click it and drag it over to Photoshop and just drop it in. And now it's going to load up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to stretch the image to cover up all the white part of the background image, and then once you do that, you're just going to hit the check mark, and now that part is done. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to start our text. So now what we're going to do, we're going to type in, this is actually going to be a thumbnail for the video that's going up right now, so we're going to I usually do caps, so let's do Adobe. Now that's a little, if it's too small, you can always specify how big you want it to be. So if you go to this right here, it goes to 24 pt. You can choose a specific one with the other, but you could just go like that. So I'll do Adobe Photoshop tutorial. Okay, so now if you want it to be a little bit closer together, I forget which one it is. It's I think it's in adjustments. Or it's the like the text part of it. You can change it or make it closer to each other than what it actually is. So like what I'm thinking of is like where is it? Because I have no idea of where it what it is now, because before it was in the 2016 version. It was always right to the side and I would be able to see it, but now it's not there anymore. Or I haven't been able to find it yet. Okay, so that's how, okay, here we go. I found out how to do it now. So what we're gonna do is like, you basically would go to the thing, would go there or go to here, or I think it's, yeah, you'd go here, just change your font or the way how you want it to be to the one that you want, and then this will pop up, and then this is how you do it. So if you want them to be closer, not like that, that looks wild, just like that, and here it goes, this right here, this is the one with the A with the line above it right there. You just basically indicate to how close you want the lettering to be to each other. So let's do that. And now we're gonna go back, and now we're just gonna pull this up and there, and I'll just kind of make it compact. So what you're gonna do is, so when you want to grab it, you can grab it, you hold down Control and then grab it and then start dragging it, and then just let go of Control. Okay, now this little purple line in the middle that you see, or pink line that you see, it's that's like indicating that's the middle of the picture or the photo. And so once you're done with that, just go ahead and hit check. And now that part is done. Now we're gonna go back here, we're gonna get some icons, or basically just pictures and things. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna type in Photoshop images, PNGs. Now this part right here, the PNG part, that's the most important part, because that is like so PNG is basically like it's a file extension, and it means that like the background can be transparent. So if you make it into a PNG, the background will be transparent. So if I chose this one right here, you see this white part right here around it besides the blue, you can what's it called, you save the image, save it to your pictures, let it finish downloading, and now just drag it over, and as you can see, the background, the white, is not there anymore. Now if we go ahead and kind of go like that, and that's pretty much it. So we got that done. So what I'm thinking about is trying to add another picture in just the PS icon or Photoshop icon. I want to just add that. Let's add like a paintbrush PNG. So you could basically pick any one of these, it doesn't matter. I'm probably going to let's go ahead and pick, let's pick one that goes with the photo. So we got a blue image, image with a blue whitish background with some black. So let's kind of go with the color scheme. So let's look for one that has the same. This one kind of has the same stuff that we're looking for. I really like this one, except it's red. So you kind of want to stay with the color scheme. So, you know, actually I think this one would be actually good. Let me just let's actually look at it. So save image, I don't want to go and put it in Photoshop. All right, so here's another part that you cannot place any images. You see the little thing right here. So basically it means that you have to place this image first by hitting the check mark, and then you can place it. So if you want to do that, you just go ahead, just pull it back here, go back to Photoshop. I think I'm just gonna center it because I really like the idea of it centered, and yeah, it'll look really good. So let's go ahead and control. Let's make it a little bit smaller because it's a little too big. So let's go like that. And just like that. Let's go hit the check mark. And now that's done. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go back to our browser. We're going to get the paintbrush and we're going to drag it. And now we're going to scale it down. As you can see, it's no longer like a... Now this I'm actually not gonna add this. I'm just gonna leave it how this is, but I'm just gonna use this as like to show you guys what's how it works and everything. So we're gonna check mark that. Now if you're ever at a point where you want to where you're editing a photo with two pictures or two thumbnails, not two thumbnails but two pictures in it, and you want to change where, say if I wanted the paintbrush behind the Photoshop icon, you're going to basically just go to the Adobe Photoshop one. As you can see, Adobe Photoshop CS6 icon, that's the PS, so it's behind the paintbrush. So if I wanted to drag it above it and if I wanted it to be in front of it, you drag this basically, they're layers. So if you want that layer in the front, you click it and hold, pull it to the top, and there you go. Now it's behind it. Now it's the same thing with a lot of the things. If I wanted well, not the background image, but the background image is locked, so it's gonna stay in place as always. But if I wanted it to be at the top and nothing showing, then I would do it like that. They're basically layers. So let me drag this back down here. Okay, so we're just gonna take this out. Now if you want to delete it, you just click it and hit delete, or you can right click and then go to delete layer, just like that. Now I'm not going to be making it like really like amazing or whatever, but let's look for another image. Let's go to Adobe icon, logo PNG. There we go. That looks pretty good. What you want to do, you want to go with something that's really like what's it called? That's really nice, like that goes with the color scheme. If you're wondering, I am going to be doing a Premiere Pro tutorial too soon after this video does really good. If this video does really good, I'm still going to do it regardless, but I really like for it to do really good. I am going to be doing a Photoshop, which I'm doing now. I'm going to be doing a Premiere and Audition one. I don't know about all the other ones. Like I might do After Effects. I don't know. That's still up for debate. So, but yeah, just go look. We're gonna get something like this one. This one looks really good. Yeah, let's right click it, save image, and as you can see, if you're not sure if it's a PNG or not, just do that. Say right click and save image, and you can see if the extension is PNG or JPEG. If it's a PNG image, go ahead and hit save, and go ahead and drag it over. Just drop it in. There you go. Now sometimes the images will say PNG, but they may not always be PNG files. They may be, some of them may be what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Let's go ahead and drag this over just like that. Just like that. Alright, so now since the anchor point, this is another one that's really useful. As you can see, like the photo is kind of extended out. So as you can see, the anchor point is over a little bit. It's in the middle, directly in the middle. So let's say we want to pull this over to right here and set the edge to the anchor point. So now Oh man, wait a second, right there, just like that. So that's basically going to, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the point where the photo is going to stay where it is, I guess. So now if you want to get more precision, you hold down Control and Alt. As you can see, I'm having problems with it, with like kind of precision right there. Now you hold down Control and Alt and do your mouse wheel. If you do the same thing with your, if you have a trackpad, just hold down Control Alt and do the same thing with the trackpad, which I'm doing right now with the trackpad. So scroll forward to zoom in and scroll out to zoom out. So let's go ahead and we have, let's go ahead and place that just like that. And let's go ahead and hit the Adobe one. And let's, now if you want to move it, once it's placed, you go ahead and hit V, and just like that you can move it. Say if we want it in the middle, we want both of the pictures in the middle, along with just like that. Now there we go. Now that's exactly how you do it. Now once you're done with everything, this is just making thumbnails. I will be getting into more in depth on like blending and how to make the picture itself, blend pictures together and everything. I'll get into that. But this is basically just just simple stuff that you want if you're making thumbnails and things. A lot of the stuff you can go and just Google search them. But if you would rather like the video, I'll continue to do the videos. So once you're done, go ahead and go over to File, and you're just going to hit Save. And we're going to save it. Now we're going to save it. Now the PSD, that's the Photoshop extension for whatever, and you're going to hit Save. And go back to that, and then you're going to go back to File, and then once you do that, you're going to go down all the way to Export. And don't export as PNG, export as, and it's going to give you an option to export it as a like a JPEG. Just give it some time to load up. And now while you're here too, it's also going to give you another option to format it as a PNG, GIF, or SVG file. We're just going to go to JPEG. Once that's done, whatever your canvas size or image size is going to stay the same. Just leave that alone and go ahead and hit Export All. And then go ahead and just go to your pictures and then hit Thumbnail and save it as that. And that should be done. And now if we go over to our images or pictures, you can see that that's there. Now go ahead and just exit out of that, and that's it. So if you guys like the video, please like and comment and share the video. It really helps out the channel. If you want to see more videos like this, comment below telling me which a particular tutorial you want me to do about Adobe Photoshop, and just give me an idea of what you guys want to see. Thank you guys for watching my videos. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.